Hello friends, I am back for episode 6 of Street Woman Fighter. Yesterday we did episode 5 and I did get it up right away, and I said I was going to be back this morning to do episode 6 because I really want to see the process of putting together these mega crew missions. I don't have as much time as I want to, so we might only get through half of the episode and then maybe tomorrow or something we'll finish it. I have so many thoughts. About these mega crew missions, but I want to hear what they have to say.
We're back in Korea.
3 months, wow. Monica, oh yeah. What happened to the baby? Oh, that color is so good. I'm not trying to say I'm tempted, but see, when we're talking about Korean fans and Korean support compared to international support, people aren't really talking about Street Woman Fighter like that out here. Never mind then, okay. Maybe they are talking about Street Woman Fighter like that. Let me shut my mouth. Oh, it is playing faster. I was like, why is he singing so fast? I had it sped up. Maybe that's how we get through a 3-hour episode in an hour and a half. She's stressed. Oh my gosh, she's so stressed. You really don't know. Like, it's so hard. You never know. But they know. They did so well. The 1 million mega crew mission was so good. I've watched that so many times. Icon. Oh, so good. High angle, national identity, directing and choreography. So like when we were talking about it, I was like, the high angle thing, absolutely, that is something to look at. The national identity, like how clear was it to like understand what your national identity is? The directing of it, I feel like there are certain videos where the way that the video itself was shot and edited didn't come across the way that I think they wanted it to. And then obviously the choreography. Over the years, especially with shows like Street Man Fighter, Street Woman Fighter, and then the internet, TikTok, everything, like dancers and choreographers are getting the kind of support and recognition that idols have gotten internationally. That's really cool. It takes a long time to put together something like this because there's no way they were getting Twice members on set with a whole bunch of dancers and a whole bunch of crew and a whole bunch of that had to be something tucked away in Korea. I didn't look at the views again, but I wonder what their overall views were just from having the girls from Twice, you know what I mean? And this little sister moment, iconic. I think she did a great job. I really liked Ojo Gang's. They were my second choice. That's the only thing with Ojo Gang. It didn't feel like Twice was there to highlight Ojo Gang. It just felt like Twice. I saw Aaliyah Janelle did reactions on TikTok to the mega crew missions, and she was like, who are these girls? Like, why are they in the video? Who are they? She didn't even know who Twice was. In that moment, you kind of lost some people. That lighting is gorgeous. The overall aesthetic of it, the video, the directing is good. I love like the way the movement of the camera, the cuts. It did feel a little bit disjointed as well. This whole mega crew section with everybody there, that was very Ojo. And then this Twice section was just Twice. Like, it really didn't showcase them at all. Twice is beautiful, so I'm not mad at it. And then their little like gang section, like it felt like it came out of nowhere. All of the sections are really pretty, really well done. Setting their formations and having movement of the camera. You're using your body, you're using the fans, you're using the gloves to create this picture, but the actual formation is not moving. It's just clean. I can see the criticisms for them, and I agree with the criticisms, and I see what they did really well, and I agree with what they did well. They're not my favorite, but I do really like them. Leah Kim is not playing. She said, I know what a mega crew mission needs to look like. Y'all have to impress me. I'm gonna see it again here, and maybe I'll feel differently watching it again a second time. I feel like what they do on stage is so strong, but video is different from stage. What Ojo Gang did, what you would do on a stage, they just did it with a camera, and the camera's pushing in and out, but it was clean. It was clean and effective. Maybe Kaya tried to do too much. I have so many thoughts, y'all. I've been like waiting to talk about this mega crew mission. I love this process, brainstorming and getting excited. She worked really hard, and I think she did really well with what they did. What resources did they have? Is the production of the show helping them source crew and source equipment equipment and stuff in their own homes, or are they pulling that themselves? Obviously, a crew like Bums Up is going to have a lot more access to resources to film a music video or film like a huge concept video like this. This is what I'm saying. You have a concept, and maybe if it had been executed exactly the way the concept was meant to be, it would have been so strong. But they're dealing with things like the environment, the weather, the lighting. If they're rushing their high angle, then they're not going to get the very, very best. That's rough. I get it. It just sucks when it like doesn't do as well as you hope, or people don't love it as much as you love it. They don't see all the hard work that went into it. Watching just the choreography by itself, I actually really like their choreography. I want to hear what the judges have to say. Let me see how I feel about it with this context now that I know more of what went into it. The culture was right in the forefront immediately. I love that. This is what they do. This is what they do. AG Squad, Royal Family, this is what they do. I'm looking for a mega crew. They didn't give me that, but it's an incredible video. That moment with the dancers running, you got the impact, the feeling of like there are a lot of people here, but it was such a quick, short shot. And this, that was it. But I get it, because they were fighting against time and the weather and the tide. There are so many really, really strong elements, but it just is not what this mission was. Outside of just jumping from place to place to place, which already was really jarring and like really quick cuts, visually it also looked all over the place. Like we went from like a really dark nighttime to like daytime to then at the beach and it's blue and brown sand and like, you know what I mean? It was just kind of visually all over the place, especially maybe for somebody who's directing for the first time. The more that you do stuff like this, then the more that you understand what your limitations are. Doing too many things means that you don't have enough time to really perfect each element. The high angle shot, the fact that that was rushed, but you spent so much time at all these other different locations, even if you just did it all at the beach area, but you found different places up on the rocks, in the sand, in the water, by the tree line over there, whatever, you know what I mean? You kept it central so that it was one space. Your crew is working in a more controlled area. All of your dancers are in one place at one time. You have time to be like, okay, you know what? Before we move over to that one, let's just try this shot. Let's try it a little bit higher up so we can see the dancers in the back. You know what I mean? I just think it was too much. And it didn't come across the way that she pictured it in her head. And I understand them being really, really proud of their video, because they should be. They worked really hard. And what they have is a fantastic video. It just wasn't a mega crew mission, and it wasn't as cohesive as it needed to be. That's my feeling. That's my thought. I want to hear what the judges have to say. If this was create a music video that showcases Australian culture, that would have been exactly what I was looking for. Even if they had gone daytime towards nighttime, their final shot was a dark nighttime shot, your brain needs to be able to follow a through line, right? Like, she feels so confident. 65s, 60s. Ooh. If I'm filming something outdoors, I'm going to try to control as much as I can control, because I know I can't control the weather. I can't control the lighting. I can't control, you know what I mean? Even dedicating a set amount of time to like have PAs go through and move all the rocks, move all the pine cones, whatever. If that takes an hour, I'm going to dedicate an hour to do that. I don't want anything to be throwing us off. I'm curious what they're going to say about this one too. It was a really strong video. Is it a mega crew mission? It showcased Japan. Yep, the cultural part too. I love that. They're showcasing Tokyo and Japan within a specific period of time. This is culture. Oh, RH Tokyo is 100%. It's Riehata Tokyo. Absolutely her and her crew. See, some people are going to have resources, big resources. This is the connection, the like family vibe that makes this a crew. They're so cute. I like them so much, guys. I like this crew so much. Does that mean I think they had the strongest mega crew mission? No. But I like what they did so much. Her directing is phenomenal. They had different shots, different locations, but not too many. And the way that the video was edited together, nothing felt really abrupt or disjointed. A classroom full of people, I don't know how many kids are there, but you can feel the impact of all of these kids wearing the same uniform, doing the same movement. That's nuts. See, this is what I'm saying. What kind of resources do you have access to? Green screen and computer graphics, this entire thing. That's nuts. The umbrellas could have been, should have been awesome. It has to be so clean. It has to be so precise. Like that. Like that. There was one missing, wasn't there? That was like, the picture doesn't look right. There's something wrong. There was one missing. The color correction on this, yeah, you see the difference? It all works together. This video is really well done. These cuts, the transitions. Look at all those people. Look at this. This is such a good location. Honestly, if they had done something without the props, it would have been stronger. All of the movement, everything is so good. Woo! Yes. Yo, it feels so big. It feels so big. And then you got the crew again. Like, this is us. If I am working with props like umbrellas, I need to know that my camera operators, like, they understand exactly how that is supposed to look. The dancers have that on point. We need to rehearse that so much. And then, yes, I'm going to have more than extra of every prop because you never know what's going to happen. It just has to be at a certain level. And if it's not at that level, don't do it. They had such great movement. That high angle shot could have been really strong if they did something with just their bodies. Bodies, wardrobe, something like that. If you're missing two, just take them out completely. Do the choreography without it. Did anybody else get a chance to talk about their thing here? I mean, maybe they did and they just didn't include it in the edit, but why are they getting this in the edit?
To represent America honestly,
good for you.
If we're talking
good
about
for you.
hip-hop.
Yes. The show is gonna give them a lot of resources that most dancers don't normally get. I have a concept video and people are doing it themselves with their friends or whatever. Obviously, there are people who are used to working with equipment and crews and sets and stuff at this level, and people who are doing it for the first time. I don't know where they were filming. Obviously, they're gonna like pull in the people that they know. I feel like they could have found more dancers. It's not a bad video. It's just, what was the goal of this mission? What were we trying to do? What were the judges looking for? Oh, I'm not ready for another elimination. No. You did something that was meaningful. This Mnet editing, they're really, either they're setting them up for like a fall or they're setting them up to be the underdogs, but Mnet is like really building up the emotional impact. Yep. Exactly. 100%. Again, let me watch this again. See if I feel differently the second time. That's a great shot. The lighting is so good. It's hip hop. It's battle. It's hip hop. I love it. But like, this could have been made with 20 people. Blue and right, the red and blue flashing lights. Yo, keeping it a static shot, pulling back slowly, having Miyu in the middle, just here. Your dancers aren't moving. Really clean, really pretty. She did a good job. She did a really good job. I wish the mission was just showcase your crew and showcase your culture. If that was the mission, this would have been my number one. Unfortunately, that's not the mission. I think the directing was great. I think the choreography was pretty great. And I feel like the mega aspect of it. Wow. Y'all, that makes me so happy. They were not my top. They were not my top two. They were not my top anything. Leah Kim loved it. And she's been given 60s like nothing. It doesn't have to be a lot. It doesn't have to be complicated. It just needs to be impactful. They created art.
Commend Nisa. She had a passing in the family pretty much the moment that we had to shoot, and she remained here for us and stayed the whole way through. Thank you so much, Nisa, and thank you to everyone.
Everybody come cuddle puddle. Good for them. I love that. I'm glad that we're watching this again. Like, not that I'm gonna like have a different opinion once I see what goes behind into it. I was watching, looking at, is this a mega crew mission? And I still don't feel like it was, but the directing was phenomenal. The choreography, I think their choreography is always great. The national identity was really strong. All right, bums up. Let's see. You know how immediately I was like, oh, this is Korea's mission. Like, this is their time to shine. There also would be so much pressure for them, I think, more than anyone else. Bums Up had the best overall. I agree. Bums Up was everything that I was looking for and wanting. I love the direction that they took for the Korean culture. Loved it. When I say resources, can I pull in a whole bunch of dancers? They can pull in all the dancers. I want to watch Goblin again. Once every couple months, I'm like, I want to watch Goblin. Even the tiniest mistake, it has to be so precise. We will see it. Do it again. Do it again. First two counts, do it again. And they really, really were like leaning on this high angle, as they should for a mega crew mission. There's gonna be pressure of like, it's gotta be at the level of previous seasons, but also different from previous seasons. There, now you guys are seeing, this is what a high angle is gonna look like. Look at them, they're gonna be so happy. They have been fighting this whole competition. Uh-huh. 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 Not a question. Not even a question. Look at her. They really went in with the most advantage. Being able to really get a mega crew of like the best dancers in all of Korea. And then even just their connections outside of that. And the experience of doing this type of video. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That lighting, so good. You feel it immediately. Those shifting of the dancers in the back. Ooh! Ooh! They used one space and they used it so effectively. These transitions were sick. It's so good. It's so good. Look at that! Fucking incredible. Incredible. You had a highlighted guest, but it still felt like a mega crew. It wasn't just the Badali moment. And the music, yep, all of it, so good. Look at those transitions. Oh, so good. Y'all, the other videos were good, and we've gone through all of the little elements that added to each of them. They were all good in their own way, but I feel like it is no competition. It was concept, it was culture, impactful choreography, the direction. Yup. It was. It just was. They worked so hard. And they have been so close, and then at the bottom for this entire thing. Every battle, every mission. Now they finally got their like, ooh, Ojo and AG Squad. AG Squad at the bottom, huh? Bums Up's gonna have huge views. I feel like Ojo Gang is gonna have huge views just because of Twice. And it was good. It was really good. I really liked it. When we watched it, I don't remember how many days after the videos had come out, but their views were like, Bums Up was up here and everybody else was, it was like 10 million to like 3 million. Everybody else had 3 million. Yup. Like that. 12 million views. Oh. Yep. Especially seeing it in comparison to 12 million views and 1 million likes. Ouch. I don't think anyone else's views are going to be close to Bums Up though. They're an outlier for sure. Oh. I can't. Mnet, why are you dragging it out like this? Wow. You go. I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy for them. Hi, thank you for the follow. I did not expect that at all. I thought they were going to be in the elimination battle. The judges score, having them so high, and then with the views and the likes. But I thought their views and likes would be low enough that even with that high score, they might have been at the bottom. So I'm happy. I'm happy they got support. Again, I don't know if I would have placed them second for this mega crew mission, but I'm glad that they're here. I'm glad they get to stay for another round at least, you know? I have no idea who's going to be third, who's going to be fourth. It could go either way for me. Both crews had really strong elements, and they both had things that they missed the mark on. I'm stressed. My headache's coming back. Wow.
Yes.
I get it. I get it. I want to say it's not just because of Twice, but like that difference. I don't want either of them to go home. No way, not this drama. I mean, I guess now we can see what Rehata and the Pips can do without their Gladys Knight. Could you imagine the pressure too? They've gotten where they've gotten, and they've done as well as they've done throughout this entire competition 100% because of her. Could you imagine if in a battle she can't be there and you guys lose? Such a letdown. Like, we completely disappointed you. Oh no. They're building RH Tokyo up for a downfall. I know. I feel that. I kind of feel that. RHT, I like them just as like a crew in general more than I like AG Squad. But I don't want to see either crew go. Okay, stop. Okay, we're halfway through. No, we're not. We're a little more than halfway through. Oh. I'm like stressed. I'm anxious and stressed. I am glad that we got to see the mega crew missions and how they put it together and the thought behind it, the concept, what they were going for. It is very much what I expected. And I think I said a lot of this when we watched it. When we did episode 4, places where it was a little bit lacking, things like AG Squad, I felt like they did too much. They did too much in one video. They probably had a vision that they weren't able to execute because there was so much on their plate. And that's exactly kind of like nature and water and rocks and pine cones, and the sun is moving and clouds are coming in, and you know what I mean? There's so many elements that they couldn't control, and they tried to do all these different things together. Now they're in the bottom, and that sucks because it was a great concept, and obviously they worked really hard to try to like bring it to life, and it just didn't work the way that they probably wanted it to. RH Tokyo, their high angle shot was the only part of the video that I was like, oh, and that's unfortunate because for a mega crew mission, that is the killing moment that everybody's waiting for, right? So when that happens and it's like, oh, what happened there? But again, those were props that they used that they didn't really like rehearse the way that it needed to be rehearsed. The way that Honey J was there, and it was like literally 1, 2, you guys aren't moving the same, do it again. On beat 2, you're still not getting it. Like, you have to get it that precise. RH Tokyo didn't have that. If their mega crew, it was really strong, and it could have been something that was super impactful and would have been like, perfect, that's what we're looking for. But just those little moments just take away, and then it makes everything else kind of feel like The only thing I was like genuinely surprised about was motive. I loved the video when I watched it, but I didn't feel like it was what it needed to be for this mission. So the judges' scores surprised me, and then the views and the likes also surprised me. I understand why the judges gave them those scores. I understand probably as time passed, more people were watching, more people were talking about it, and going back and watching it again and like appreciating it more. They created an art piece rather than a competition piece. So I guess art is subjective. Judges can love it for what it is and recognize it right away. Plebes like me might not get it right away. Who knows? But I'm happy that they did so well. I'm happy that they're still in the competition. They don't have to battle. I don't know between AG Squad and RH Tokyo. I genuinely don't know how RH Tokyo is gonna do. There are really strong dancers in that crew. The reason that they're able to execute her vision so well is because they are all really strong. But throughout this entire show, the first 6 episodes of it, we've barely seen the other members really shine. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm probably going to cry when we get to the eliminations. I'm probably going to cry. So that'll be fun. But that's it. I'm going to go. I'm going to try to upload this like literally right now. I'm going to start uploading it to Patreon. Thanks for watching with me. Thanks for everyone who is here on Twitch, keeping me company and giving me your thoughts and your opinions and your insight. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to go. Hi friends, I'm here. I am doing the end of episode 6 of Street Woman Fighter. I'm not streaming on Twitch for this one. It is early morning again. I don't know. I just want to get it done. I want to get it done so I can upload it. Let's jump into it. We're going to finish off. We just saw the results of the mega crew mission and we are headed into this elimination battle. And I think I'm going to cry. Global artist. Amazing. We did K-pop artists. Now we're doing global artists. I'm here for it. These were posted on the Choom YouTube page. So we'll finish this episode and then we'll check out their global artist mission and see how we feel. When I go back to Korea, I am 1000% going to go to the filming of a music show, a survival show, a something. Don't be nervous. I'm nervous and I'm not even there and it's already done. Y'all, Sung Hanbin is so cute. Sorry, he's so cute. I don't want to see anybody leave. Not that like I didn't care about royal family, but when they got eliminated, it was kind of like I'm sad for them, but I wasn't sad for me. This time I feel like I'm gonna be sad. Rie must be so stressed. She must be like
탈락 배틀은 5판 3선 승제로 진행되며
Okay.
배틀을 여는 첫 대결은 단체 배틀입니다.
Let's
2라운드는요. 2대2 듀엣 배틀입니다. 각 크루는 최강의 듀엣 조합을 출전시켜 배틀을 펼치게 됩니다.
Yeah, Vanessa and Aaliyah. They are the ones.
1대1 배틀로 음악을 듣고 가장 자신 있는 댄서가 출전.
Just go for it.
배틀을 펼치게 됩니다. 4라운드는 2대2 듀엣 배틀. 마지막 5라운드는 1대1 배틀로 진행됩니다.
Okay.
탈락 배틀은 5판 3선 승제로 진행되며 먼저 3승을 가져가는 크루는 생존을 확정짓고 배틀은 그 즉시 종료됩니다.
We're done.
Wow.
파이트 저지 박진영님.
Oh my god.
오늘의 심사 기준은
Okay, I have to keep breathing.
모든 걸 다 걸고 생존하기 위해 싸우는 그 팀워크와 강렬한 의지 이거 꼭 보고 싶습니다. 예.
どっちがよりかっこよかったかってとこすごい重点に見たいと思います。はい。なんで思いっきりかっこよくぶつけに行ってください。お願いします。はい。
So movement quality, first and foremost, it is a dance as well. So how well you're connected to the music, especially with the freestyle rounds. Yes, those are the things I'll be looking for.
저도 정말 작년에 이 무대에 섰었는데요. 제일 중요한 거는 모든 댄서분들 부상 없이 오늘 무대 잘 마무리하셨으면 좋겠고.
Oh God, don't say that. Oh my God.
간바테 그다사이 아리스토쿄.
Don't say that.
It's actually a good group of people.
Judges, I agree.
Ladies, as you may know, there are certain unspoken rules in this space. Let's honor each other.
Oh,
Let's honor,
Hanbin.
respect the dancer and respect the floor.
Oh, he's so cute. That's my son, y'all. That is my son. I'm so proud of him. AG Squad, they're such fierce dancers. RH Tokyo, they're fierce battle.
Don't be nervous.
AG Squad is fierce. When it comes to as a crew, they're so fierce. Hey. That's hot. That's great. Hip hop. Hey! Use the battle, yo! They're here for everybody. Wow! That was dope. I feel like I would feel differently if I watched it without the Mnet editing. Oh! Yojin's so cute! That's so sweet! I want to cry. I don't know. I feel like AG Squad's energy was like,
I definitely think.
They came in with fire for that first round. And they work so well. This is their strength. More than like freestyle battles, this is their strength. Hey, come on, crew. I love Kyra. I don't know. I'm not feeling like whoa at anything that they just did. Hey. Ah.
I think it was so nice.
Girl, that was in my face. In my face. I love that she's watching with thumbs up. That actually makes me so happy. Y'all, can you imagine how stressed she must be just sitting there watching her crew? At least she's not like by herself in that anxiety, you know? Oh, Mike Sung. You guys, if RH Tokyo goes home, I am going to be so sad. They're creating a story of like the final battle and she's not there because she's injured and whatever. Like they're setting them up for a fall. You want to save Reina for the last battle, but this might be the last battle. You know what I mean? Look at their faces, y'all. You can see they're just like right on the verge of tears. I love her. I love her. Uh-huh. Okay, Reina. Okay, Reina. You did a thing. You did a thing, girl. Yeah, so completely opposite. Mm-hmm. Yep, do you. Come on. Hey, 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 hey. It's so hard to compare figure skater and hockey player, right? You're getting finesse versus strength. I feel like maybe that's AG squad as well. I don't know. There was something a little bit more like engaging about it. But again, I'm watching Mnet edits, right? I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. I definitely don't want to see RH Tokyo go out like this. Like back to back to back loss. Nah. I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh my god. And it's like I can't even fall apart now because there's still 2 more rounds. I don't trust reality TV at all. So I feel like RH Tokyo is going to win the next round and then it's going to come down to the final round. Tiebreaker, who's going to get it? It's going to be really stressful and I'm not ready for that. Aaliyah looks ready. Hey, 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 hey. Uh-huh. Yep, Aaliyah and Vanessa. They are the duo. They need to finish like we're here. We're here. Ooh. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, 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 yes. Moments. Hey, hey. As a crew. Hey. Yeah, man. That's a battle. That's a battle.
4대 1로 팀 오스트레일리아 에이지 스쿼드 크루의 승입니다.
I also feel very sad because RH Tokyo going home. Like I feel very sad.
They've done so well throughout this entire competition. It hurts, man. It hurts. That comment, like they couldn't do it without Riehata. Like, I don't know. It's a battle, right? So she's not battling by herself. It is the crew, all of them together. Oh. Reina must be so sad. Reina, you did such a good job. You did a good job. She's like... Somebody did say in one of my comments, RH Tokyo is going to be the next crew to get eliminated because they won't have 2 Japanese crews all the way to the end. Because they had an Australian crew and a New Zealand crew, but they were like pretty much the same, like same. And then they had 2 Japanese crews. And they said after Royal Family got eliminated, the next one to go is going to be RH Tokyo. I hate that though. I hate that. Interesting. I feel like they would all do very, very different styles to a Sweetie song. Trying to understand what is the audience looking for. I feel like last time AG Squad went in with what they thought was going to be great. But you got to understand, what is the audience looking for? Like, I quite literally just pushed a baby out of my... Literally. I'm amazed that she's back on the show already. Okay, y'all. That was stressful. Y'all, RH Tokyo has been my favorite. I think even before the show started, right? With the K-pop mission, I loved what they did. And then everything that they have done, the battles, the missions, everything that they've done, I've loved. So much of what they do as a crew is Riehata. It is her vision, it's her choreography, it's her direction. I think this is a little bit different. It's a battle. I don't know if anything would have changed. It just was in the moment. How were they dancing? How were they fighting? Like, what was the energy that they were putting forward? And then the judges, it's so subjective. That last round for me 100% would have gone to RH Tokyo. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts. How do we feel about this? That was heartbreaking. And I know every elimination after this is going to be even more heartbreaking. I'm going to go on the YouTube page right now and we can check out the Global Artist Mission, see what we think.